questions from my community on here, and yeah, we're gonna have a little chit chat, and I will be doing some triggers in between. Okay, right then. Pixie, when is your birthday? Tell me your birthday. My birthday is the 1st of April. I am an what? I was about to say I'm an Aquarius. Run it back. I am an Aries. And my birthstone is a diamond. Okay. Freaking Aquarius. Anyways. What are some of your favorite desserts? My all-time favorite dessert is a tiramisu. I really love tiramisu. It is so creamy, and it has that little like brandies, like coffee flavor. Oh, it's just delicious, paired up with the sponge. Oh my gosh, I love tiramisu, especially when it is homemade and not the store-bought. Like when it's fresh cream. Oh, it's so good. You should try it. It's a Italian dessert. Other than that, I think a good classic sticky toffee pudding with a vanilla custard. It's delicious. Anything with mango and passion fruit, I really like. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see, what's the next question? Pixie, what do you like to do to cheer up when you are sick or sad? When I'm sick or sad, usually I just want to like snuggle up with someone. Or just snuggle up with my favorite plushie and my favorite blanket on the sofa and watch a Studio Ghibli movie. It doesn't matter what Studio movie it is, it doesn't matter. Any will do. Studio Ghibli supplies you with like something super cozy. Also, I'm filming this on New Year's Eve, so if you hear fireworks outside, I apologize, but also Happy New Year. I really love just getting as cozy as I can, wearing the most cozy pajamas. I'll probably play a video game that I'm into. And yeah, just like hang out with friends on Discord. That makes me feel better. Please, someone put, I think this was Magma, someone put, please recommend a few of your favorite music artists slash songs to chat. And then they put in brackets, only one song from Sleep Token is allowed. That is a crime. Excuse me, sir. That is a fucking crime. That's a crime against humanity. What the fuck? No, I think, I'll choose a song by Sleep Token. Which I don't know why I just made my life 10 times harder because I love all of Sleep Token's songs. I'm just gonna pick one and say Atlantic is my favorite right now. Um, I I just really love the meaning behind Atlantic. Like, I love reading the lore behind that song and like different people's interpretations of what the song means. Um, and sometimes reading what the song means to them as the listener. So I'll choose that one. Another favorite song would be Toshio 4444 by Pez Head. Um, who else is on that track? He did a collab with someone to do that song. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, I'm thinking of another thing. But yeah, Toshio 4444 is probably my favorite Pez Head song. And I just want to say Pez Head is probably one of my favorite artists as well. He just really steps outside the box in exploring his sound. And he just does whatever the fuck he wants, and I really respect that. Yeah, so, yeah, he's good at lyricism too. Another favorite music artist. This is hard. I'll look at my Spotify. I have a lot of favorites, but maybe a favorite older artist would be Perry Como. Before my nan passed away, she introduced me to Perry Como because she gave me one of her vinyl player that my auntie gifted her. And she also gave me all of the vinyls that she owned. Some of them were hers, and some of them were my mum's when she was younger. And a lot of the ones that my nan had were Perry Como vinyls. So yeah, I just got really into Perry Como when I was living with my nan. I would play Perry Como on the vinyl all the fucking time. And that's where my love for him grew. And you know, now my nan is gone, I still kind of carry her with me when I listen to Perry Como. So yeah, I would say he's definitely a favorite artist. Another favorite, lastly, is absolutely 100% SZA. I've been following her since her Control album, and I wish I knew her so much earlier because she's definitely really influenced me vocally. I really adore how she sounds, and I look to her when I want to try and improve doing things like ad-libs and runs. Singing her songs, like practicing her songs, has really helped me vocally. And just, she's, you know, when you have one of those artists that you listen to, that whenever they release something and you listen to it, it always seems to fit the vibe of how you are feeling in life and what you were thinking. Basically SZA is that for me. Every time this bitch releases new music, the meanings of the songs really align with how I'm feeling or what I'm going through. So she's got me through a lot of things, and helped me process a lot of things that have happened to me. So for that, I really hold SZA in a special place in my heart. So yes. Next question. Who are some of your favorite streamers and why? I definitely want to say all of my VJules girlies. I love and adore them very much. And I found a home within all of their streams, I think. inspiring, and I want to be just as good as them in 2025. I think other favorite streamers would be Cottontail VA. I really take inspiration from her motherly attitude, like how she uh, voice acts into like how she does voice acting. I take inspiration from. She kind of helped me find my voice a bit more with being a soft dumb mummy. I was watching back when I was like recording role plays. I kind of like would watch her quite a bit when she did ASMR streams on Twitch, and you know, I just kind of would listen to her and how she would interact with her chat, and would kind of apply that to, you know, my own kind of like how I express being like a dummy mummy. It's like I'm a lot softer. Even as well when I was on Twitch streams, when I was doing more redeems where I would tell chat off per se. I kind of channeled her energy a lot, so I'm thankful to her. Other favorite streamers, Crow and Chroma. If I ever want to have a good laugh, or just, you know, smile for once in the day, if I see him, I will pop into his stream, and he always gives me something to laugh about. He's a very funny man, and his art is really, really one of a kind. So, yes, that is Crow and Chroma, like CHROMA. What's the next question? About your character. This may be weird, but are you a regular girl that's half raven, or do you have a rare story behind it? So, I think when I first started, I just kind of knew, like, had vague ideas of what I wanted to present as. And I knew that I wanted some kind of edgy, like dark, mysterious persona, like, you know, character. So I wanted something about being like a goddess of night. But I also wanted, you know, with anime characters, the ones that I feel like to me stand out more is when they, you know, have cute ears and things, but they don't stick with the crowd. They don't, you know, go with typical animal features like cats or fox or dog or demon. I wanted to. I just wanted to think of something that I felt like resonated with me more. And ravens, like the bird, resonated with me more. And so I was like, fuck it, let's do that. And I came up with the concept of like how to incorporate, you know, a raven type feature to my VTuber model, and I came up with the idea of these like wing ears. They kind of resemble, like, they're cute ears, but they kind of resemble a bird because they're made out of feathers. See, pardon me. So yeah, that's. I think it's a mixture of like she is part raven, part, you know, regular girl, but there is more to it. She is kind of like an entity, a deity, if you will, who exists solely to control, you know, she's the manifestation of the night time. She is part of the beginning of everything, and I just kind of, when I started doing ASMR, I incorporated the idea of her being able to control dreams. You know, if you've ever seen Sandman, the DC comic thing, it was adapted into a TV show. If you've ever seen that, I took heavy inspiration from that, like from Dream, the character. So she basically kind of has like a very similar ability to him, but she is the night also. Yeah. And where we are currently behind me is not the dream realm, but like the night realm. She lives in clouds in the night sky. So yeah. What is my favorite animal? It's funny because it's not even a raven. It's a turtle. I really like turtles. Frogs as well. I think frogs are fucking sick. I love frogs, but turtles take the cake. I love turtles very much. One time in real life, I met a turtle named Shelly, and it changed the trajectory of my life. I fell in love. I wanted to be a mother. Yep. Do you like doing ASMR, or is this just... or do you like doing ASMR, or is it just this type of work that you find suits you more? Upon my tendency to be hyper and excited about things, most of the time I'm actually a really mellow, quiet person, and I don't like speaking loudly unless I have to for the other person to hear me. I often get comments that I mumble, and it's just because like where my natural voice sits, which I was normally talking there for a minute, sorry, I'll whisper a bit more. It's just where my voice sits. It's quite low volume, so I just naturally enjoy a lot of ASMR. I want to say my interest with ASMR began when oh wait, there's another question that I should answer this with. Okay, let's move on. Where do you see yourself in exactly 1 year? Well, I wrote some, I actually wrote some goals that I wanted to hit for 2025, so I'm hoping that I get to do this more. So where I want to be next year, at the end of 2025, I want to be having just commissioned, you know, rigging for my Live 2D model, and and commissioned art for it. I want to have, I'll just share my 2025 goals. So firstly, I want to double the amount of followers that I have right now. And I am going to double the amount of followers that I have right now. I am going to reach 8,000 followers on Twitch. I'm going to, at bare minimum, hit the Twitch partner requirements. I want to either have hit the Twitch partner requirements, or I want to have applied, like sent an application for Twitch partner, or I want to have gotten it, but as the bare minimum, I want to at least reach the Twitch partner requirement for 1 month. I want to reach 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. I also want to release more song covers since I've improved a lot with my mixing, and I am in contact with a friend of mine who is in a band and wants to make some music for me, so we're gonna do that. I want to also challenge myself in 2025 by making an original song. I really struggle with writing lyrics and putting how I feel into words and on paper in a way that is, you know, lyrically pretty. I'm gonna have to get over that hurdle because I want to release an original song. I want to have raised enough to begin a live 2D debut. So obviously that coincides with the, you know, I want to at the end of the year have at least commissioned a live 2D model. So yeah, those are my goals. I just want to be in a place that is 10 times better than right now. I want to be a lot further down the line of being a creator, and I want to have improved alongside that. That's my 2025, is just work fucking harder, just keep going. What's next? What's the most paranormal thing that's ever happened to you? Oh my gosh. I think it would have to be when I was in secondary school, which for Americans it's like, I guess, high school, although we finished secondary school at 16. You guys finish at 18. So yeah, it was in secondary school. There's like a big rugby field at my school. There's like a big rugby field, and then behind the rugby field there's like a big woodland area. Like there's like a little woods, right? And it's got like a track going through it, which they usually actually used for like a cross-country race, or there was like a charity event we did every year where we had to walk or run 10k, I think, and we went on like this special track like all around my hometown, and that was part of it. So one time when we were doing PE, we were playing Manhunt. So obviously we had to go and hide in the woods and stuff like that. And I kind of got separated. Like, it wasn't a massive woods area, but like it was big enough that like you could hide in one spot and there would be like no one around you also hiding. And basically I kind of got separated from my friends in the rush of like trying to run and hide, and I go down this like little mini path and I went off of the path to like just kind of hide. I found like a bushy area, like an area with more leaves, and it was a more hidden place. So I went and tucked myself into it. And there's all these like vines and like, you know, branches and stuff all around me. And I just had like, how do I explain it? So this is a little bit morbid, but you know when like a body is like hanging upside down and swinging, and it makes like that kind of sound? Basically I experienced that like behind me, like suddenly like it was like a shadow went over me, like a cross. And it sounded like something dangling, and it felt like something, you know, like when someone runs past you, right, for example, and you can feel the air, like there's a slight gust of wind as they're going. I felt that like across my back. And I really freaked out, and like a split second after, like obviously my reaction, I jumped forward and like turned around and was like, what the fuck is that? And there was nothing there. And then, yeah, to this day, like I never really went back to the woods, or like, you know, went for a walk through those woods. Yeah. So that's my paranormal story. And maybe it wasn't even paranormal, maybe it was just like a bird or something. But I think I would have known if it was a bird, like and it would have sounded entirely different. It was just such a particular sound and feeling, and I think energetically I could feel that it wasn't something natural, if that makes sense. Weird, but yeah. So that was my paranormal experience, I guess. Why are you drawn to mummy roleplay? I think, to put it quite plainly, it's just, it means a lot to be able to make someone feel safe. Especially, you know, when you think about it, like, as a content creator making these types of content, at least one of those people that have listened to your content are not in a safe situation, or don't have the privileges that you have to have your own home, have, you know, whatever you have, they might not have. And if I can provide a sense, you know, feeling a sense of safety through listening to my audios and being that like mother figure, which is usually an easy way to feel safe, right? You feel safe around your mother, you feel safe around parental figures, and like specifically with your parent, like you feel protected and you feel safe. So doing that kind of audio, it really makes a difference, I feel. And I feel the duty to make other people, you know, even if it's just for like 5 minutes, you know, feel fucking safe for once, you know? So yeah, I think that's why I like doing mummy roleplays. And as well, to add to that, I think for me it feels comfortable, and I think it comes to me quite naturally as well, because I'm quite a caring person, and compassionate person, and I think I am playing to my strengths a lot when I do like mommy content. So it's kind of like a win-win, right? I'm doing content that I feel comfortable with, and at the same time I'm helping people just have somewhere to feel okay. I'm giving them somewhere to feel safe, and I have a lot of love to give to the world, so I'm also helping someone feel loved, even if it's just for 5 minutes. It makes a whole lot of a difference to someone's day, to know that they're cared about and they're loved and that they are safe here. So yeah. What's the worst time that you've been sick? Oh shit. Definitely when I had glandular fever. I like having the flu sucks, but having glandular fever sucks more because, and it's not even just because of the glandular fever. Like once I finally got over glandular fever, which it took like a few weeks to get over, after being that sick for that long, it really batters your immune system. So you actually end up getting sick with other things afterwards very quickly. So when I had glandular fever and I finally fucking got over it, which by the way, at the time when I had glandular fever, my parents were on holiday, so I was house sitting on my own. So I was alone. I was alone at the age of like, I think I was like 17. I was alone at 17 with glandular fever for like 2 weeks. But then a week after that, like that following week, when it was like my last week of being sick with it, my mum was home and looking after me. But yeah, so it was especially hard because of that as well, I think, because I was looking after myself and I was only like 17 years old. But yeah, after that had passed, I got sick with a cold, I think it was. No, it was a stomach bug. I got a stomach bug, and then I got a cyst that was really painful. Yeah, it was not fun. It was not a good time. I think that was the most sick I've been so far. What's the best meal I've ever had? Unagi don. Unagi don. It's my favorite. I love unagi don very much. Kinkimachi, thank you so much for the sub. Sorry, I'll say a proper thank you after my YouTube video. Where's my favorite place to go during the holidays? So in the summertime, in the holidays in the summer, my favorite was definitely getting to see my internet friends for the first time in Michigan, in America. And I'd wanted to go to America for such a fucking long time, so that meant a lot to me to go there. And it was beautiful. I really enjoy Michigan. I think it's a really beautiful state, and I want to go to America more. In the winter time, just anywhere my mum is. I love my mum very much. So anywhere my mum is for Christmas. It's not Christmas unless mum is there. What's next? If you could make, oh you bastard, if you could make a sustainable living from VTubing, but can never listen to Sleep Token ever again, would you do it? Fuck you, I guess I'm not gonna be a VTuber anymore. Hey, fuck you. Yeah, I guess I'm quitting VTubing, guys. GG's. Yeah, I couldn't give up listening to Sleep Token, especially not when it's like rumored that they're about to release an album in 2025. There's no way, bro. I guess I'm clocking out of the VTubing sphere. Yeah. And last question. Why did you prefer to go live tonight rather than do something else? Because, full reference, YouTube listeners, I am actually streaming right now on Twitch. And it is currently 16 minutes away from 2025. I chose to go live tonight because, well, I'm off sick from work, but I'd already planned to be live tonight because I want to take my manifestation to a whole new level. I want to go into 2025 doing exactly what I plan to excel at in 2025, which is spending quality time with my chat. And doing what I love to do, and hopefully in this coming year, whatever transpires, hopefully I will be doing this more and doing my full-time work. Well, hopefully I can make this my more full-time than what I'm doing right now. Working in healthcare really, is a beautiful thing, and I would not take it back for the world, and I definitely don't even want to stop doing it. It's just I want to change the ratio so that I am doing something that I really want to be a part of my future, which is streaming, more than building a career in healthcare. This is what I want to be doing right now, and maybe later down the line I'll want to do healthcare more, but right now this is, I've been working really hard for this, and I want to continue working hard and growing more and learning more about myself, and just getting better at ASMR, getting better at music. I want to pursue music more. So, just doing this. I'm gonna light my 2 candles soon before the countdown, and get my manifestation on with you guys, and we're gonna go into 2025 with all of the positive energy. And for you guys on YouTube, I'm gonna wish the same for us too. Hopefully I'm gonna be releasing more YouTube content. It will either be like this, very casual, showing you guys more of myself, or it will be, more role plays. I'm not doing role plays ever again. Like, I'm still going to do them. It's just I want to branch out more from that and do what I want to do. If I grow from that, then I grow. If I don't, then I don't. But I just want to be more, I want to be more authentic, more sincere in my work. I don't want it to be this brain rot, like, oh, just release, like, type up a fucking script, record it, and release it. Like, I want it to be more authentic, more real. I think at first my role plays did well because I was going into it more naive and just wanting to give my all, and later on, as I kept doing them, later down the line, I think I saw it as more of like a job and like something I was forcing myself to do, and that's not what I want it to be at all. I want it to be like an opportunity to spread more love into the world. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm done rambling. I'm done with my yapathon. My last yapathon of 2024. Here is to 2025. May you all learn beautiful things, experience beautiful things. May you learn really valuable lessons, and also, find love, find success, find whatever you are looking to find in this new year, and I will see you. I'll see you next year with a lot more content and a lot more love to share.